Also, it's about communications. My son owns like a small business insurance company, and he's talking to me one time saying that, well, my staff doesn't really doing what I want them to do. And I said, well, have you really told them? Have you already sat down? Are you really communicating with them to let them know what you want? And he said that, well, probably not. So that's what you got to do. And I remember George Bernard Shaw said that the greatest problem in communications is the illusion it has been accomplished. And there's so much in that. You think you've got it done, but it's not really there. You have to really make sure that you're being understood. And I remember when I was back the general manager at Orange County, I had consultants who'd come in, and I asked them, how can we improve our organization? And, well, they'd give me different suggestions, but I always get the answer back, you need to improve communications in your company. You need to improve communications. I said, well, that's great. How do you do it? No one could tell me. Not one, and these were big eight, consulting companies and, big time. They couldn't tell me how to improve communications. Well, I finally figured it out for myself. And what it really amounts to is that if you have people with similar good principles and values, okay, good similar principles of values, it creates trust. And when you trust someone, communications flow. So you think about that. It's communications flow when you trust an individual. That's how you do it. It's actually very simple in terms of looking at it that way. It's about communications, understanding, and accountability. And by accountability, I mean at some point in time, you're going to have to fire somebody. Somebody has to go because they're not getting the job done. I remember occasions, and that's tough to do.
Bet it is.
And it's really tough. And my son, this company, he says, he has a gal that's not doing it. I said, you got to get rid of her. I can't. Oh, yes, you can. You better, because they're not getting the job. I've had senior executives in my office crying because I'm telling them that, hey, they're not getting the job done. You've got to go. Now, hard on me, I'd go home that time and have, maybe a couple toddies, before dinner, because it takes a lot out of you. And it should, because you're talking about a person's life. And you don't ever try to destroy them. Just say, I think you'd be better off in some other job along the way. And it's tough to do. When I was up in L.A., I was there a couple of times, the head of operations. They had problems. I came in, tried to fix things for them. One of the times I left, and I'm talking to the CEO then about, hey, you've got some deadwood here that a couple of guys that they should not be here. They're not getting the job done. Oh, okay. I saw him about a year later. He said, I wish I would listened to you earlier. He said, I finally got rid of that one guy you said was a big problem here. I should have done it earlier. But it's tough to do. It's really tough.